is a story about a young boy who meets a legend named Sequoia. The story is called Adahi in the Great Alphabet. There once was a boy named Adahi who lived in a Cherokee village. Every day, Adahi would go to the forest to gather dinner for his family. Adahi enjoyed going to the forest because this was the time of day he was able to see several different animals and plants at one time. One day, Adahi was on his way home to give his mom the items he gathered for dinner until he heard men talking. Adahi was puzzled by the men's voice, so he decided he would listen to their conversation. The men surprised Adahi because they seemed like they were talking about a very serious subject. While walking up to the group of men, Adahi noticed one of the men in the group who was doing most of the talking. He had on a red scarf, a fancy blue jacket, and nice shiny black boots. The man also had a piece of material that had funny markings on it. The item the man held was foreign to Adahi, and he wanted to know more. I have come up with an alphabet to help us communicate with others. The alphabet uses symbols for us to read and write with, said the man holding the white material. Sequoia, how are we supposed to learn these scribblings and different marks? Said one man. What if we never learn how to read the alphabet? Sequoia went on to tell the group of men that the markings on the paper wasn't scribbling, but instead they were symbols that go together to form words. And the only way they can learn how to read them is if they practice every day. The group of men continued to go against this new idea of an alphabet. They thought Sequoia made no sense whatsoever. Adahi noticed Sequoia was saddened by what the men had said about his idea of an alphabet. Sequoia, will it really be easy for me to learn these markings? Of course it will. All you have to do is practice reading these symbols every day, and soon you will be able to read and write with anyone. Sequoia was kind enough to sit down and start teaching Adahi the Cherokee alphabet. Adahi liked the idea of using an alphabet, and he promised he would practice every day. That night, not only did Adahi go home with food for dinner, but he also went home with a new way of communicating to teach to his family. When they